What's up, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome my special guest, an NFL draft prospect from Eastern Michigan University, defensive lineman. Don't get it mistaken. He's not the wide receiver of the Minnesota Vikings. His name is Justin Jefferson, by the way. But please welcome my guest, Justin Jefferson. How's it going, bro?
It's doing real good. Just got out of training, so I'm just relaxing right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Hey, I got two Eastern Michigan. I got the other one last week, and I got you, man. But your name's bigger than the other one.
I make sure to you see that.
Oh, yeah, bro. But hey, man, tell everybody who you are, man.
Well, I'm Justin Jefferson, originally from Chicago, Illinois. Went to Brother Rice High School out there. Went to Eastern Michigan, started as a walk-on, earned a scholarship like my second year, and then became captain. And yeah, now I'm here.
That's what's up. So you're like an undersized defensive lineman, huh?
Yep. Yeah, I started actually in high school. I played D tackle too. And
D tackle.
Yeah, then my first 2 years in college played linebacker, and then moved to DN.
So it's like a natural for you to play that side of the ball, huh?
Yeah, it is.
So what do you take away from playing those spots of the position? Like when you went from D tackle to linebacker, what it made that transition for you to be a DN?
It made it easier really because with D tackle, I guess me being so small, I had to learn how to use my hands and like get real aggressive hands. So once I moved to linebacker, it was very easy for me to get off blocks. Like I really don't think I got blocked. And then moving back to DN, like I always practice DN. The DN's just like it becomes second nature to me. So pass rushing, I always had that in the bag. I've been training pass rush with my coach from home since 7th grade. So yeah, I just feel like the transition always been easier. And then at linebacker too, like playing downhill, I just love doing that. So I could just hit a gap like crazy. So
Oh yeah, for sure, man. It kind of works in your natural ability. But what really got you into football in the early age?
I didn't really like it like kindergarten through third. My dad put me into it. But I was first started playing flag football. I guess like my first day of practice, tackle, I had on like skinny jeans and all that. And then I was like still winning. So I was like, oh, I could be really good at this. And then also it's just, I love the work behind it too. So, just the early mornings, late nights, like that's the best thing about it to me. So just doing that. And then when you playing in the game, like just hitting, like I just love hitting people.
Yeah. Once you get into that kind of game, it becomes an addiction, man. There's no way to get out of it once you get good at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like adrenaline boost.
Adrenaline, especially if you play street ball with your friends or your family, man. It's got to be fun.
Oh yeah. Recess, you playing tackle, all that, and then sometimes you play on concrete. So yeah, it was real fun.
Yeah, must be kind of crazy growing up in Chicago playing street ball with them guys, huh?
Yeah, in grammar school, it was everybody was cool out there, but it was like a lot of people was like super aggressive. So I feel like that's where also I got my edge too, So
yeah, becomes a natural. But so what other teams have you met with, like before this interview?
I haven't really met with any teams. I only got like a couple of interests. I'm still trying to hear back. So yeah.
Just low key, I guess, under the radar.
Yeah.
So who do you model yourself after, like a football player or a team in general that you model yourself?
Growing up, I would watch always Elvis Dumervil, James Harrison. So those are the big two for me. And then skill wise, I'll say Von Miller and Hassan Reddick. So I try to like learn how to pass rush just like them. And I've been watching Von Miller like all my life. So his bend and dip, I always been trying to like get that. And that's been like my signature move now. So I say those four.
Oh, those are good choices. Elvis Dumervil, one of the most underrated players, and he's probably about the same height as you, but has that heart of a lion.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I watched him a lot. He's like the first person like I was really watching.
I mean, yeah, it's rare that you see probably a lot of undersized, but if he can make it to the lead, then you could also. So it's like size shouldn't matter.
Yeah, I've seen it happen like many times before. So yeah, it shouldn't.
Yeah, like the smallest linebacker. What is it? Sam Mills or London Fletcher or
London Fletcher. Yep.
One of those. They're like 5'9" or something like that.
Yeah.
But they play with their hearts out there. So So, which team did you grew up watching that you would love to play for one day?
The Bears.
Oh, it seems
The
obvious.
Bears. Yep. I'm a very big Chicago fan, so that would be a dream come true if I was able to play with them, or Detroit too. Living in Michigan for the past 4 years. So, but yeah, I'll probably say the Bears.
So, what do you take away from growing up in Chicago and playing your ball at Eastern Michigan? What's the difference environment?
In Chicago, I feel like there's a lot of stuff to do. Michigan, it's like, but when I was here, I was able to, stay under the radar, stay focused, and playing wise, I say like Chicago. Playing in Chicago, even when I was younger, is just very aggressive, right? And like, it's like playing street ball. You feel me? Like, if you ever seen what Kevin Garnett was talking about with Chicago when he was playing, like everybody talking stuff and all that. Like that's how it was, even in 707 tackle anything in Chicago. So when I got to Michigan, it was still the same, but it was a little calmer. It was just like, yeah, fit right in. Not only fit right in, but dominated.
Yeah. So, going from Eastern Michigan, it had to be nice to compete in some good competition. So,
Yeah.
when did you feel like when you entered campus that you felt like, you know what, I could definitely make it to the NFL one day?
I probably say really like my sophomore year, playing linebacker. It was just like spring ball. I was playing since I was a freshman, but that sophomore year in spring ball, I knew I knew the playbook already. My foot was already in the door, and so like just a spring ball. I remember I was just making like crazy plays at linebacker. Like it was one play, like we had 10 people on the field, the defense. I'm screaming for another person to come in, and then he don't come in. It's like another linebacker, so I just shot the gap, made the TFL. It was one of the craziest plays ever. Another play, hit a dude so hard he was like injured. So it was just like, and I was making those as sophomores going against first team. So when I seen that, I was like, oh yeah, I can make it to the league.
Yeah. Especially with your size, you use it to your advantage too. Sometimes the smaller guys have that leverage advantage or that undersize.
Yeah, and then I say Wisconsin game too. So Wisconsin game was my sophomore year, and that game right there, one of the first games where I played like 30 reps, and I was just killing that game. So it was just like, oh, if I could do this against Big Ten, against as a sophomore, if playing linebacker, oh yeah, I could definitely do this in the league.
Yeah, and you're coming from a good program that produced somebody like Max Crosby. So have you ever like reached out to him or actually asked for advice or not?
Yes. So when I first seen him here, he gave me his number. He's a very cool person, text him whenever. But yeah, I just asked him. I didn't ask him about the draft stuff, but last year I just asked him like, how can I lead our team and everything. He just gave me advice, and him, and then also the other people that play with him too. So yeah, great person.
There's plenty of those guys. Like I think there was Jose Ramirez who was there like the previous year.
Yeah, Jose Ramirez. He was like my big brother. So yeah, I talk to him like probably once every 2 weeks. So yeah. But he been I've been texting him like even before he got into the league, just asking him advice to see like because as a freshman watching him, he worked so hard. So I've been trying to emulate that the whole time.
Yeah, because he played that different style from the looks of it, but you guys have produced some pretty underrated defensive players. So
yeah,
if the likes of Max Crosby can show otherwise, and a guy like Jose Ramirez is actually I think he's currently on the Buccaneers roster, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, he on the Bucs right now.
Yeah, but you're taking advice or taking pointers from both of them, so that should help you better.
Yeah, I just like all my years in college, I've been trying to like get advice from each person that made it or that just been through the program. So just trying to pick advice from everybody.
Yeah. So let's say you go to the Bears since you wanted to play for that, but let's say you want to learn from somebody like Montez Sweat or I guess Montez Sweat would be a good example for your defensive player because he's a DN.
Yeah.
What would you pick his brains from? What would you ask him for details like as a mentor to him?
And really, I asked first like, what's the schedule like? So like, what do you do like the morning into the night? And I just try to hang out with him as much as possible. Just try to get little gems and like just focus on what he does. Like focus on every little detail, like the way he trains, the way he practices, the way he works, even the way he watches film. And then like the thing with me, if you ask anybody, like I bug people, so I like probably
You're
text.
probably one of those guys.
I'll text them and just be like, "Hey, I had a question about this," and it'd probably be in the middle of the night. And like, yeah, I did a lot to Jose and all that. So, yeah, that's how I would do it. Just ask questions and just pay attention. Pay attention to every little detail.
You would be a sponge or something, so you're just picking as much as you can.
Yes.
So, what's one thing you can take away from your college experience that you can improve on the most going into the NFL?
I'd probably say versatility. So I was very versatile in college, but I say special teams a lot. So I didn't really play a lot of special teams because I was playing like linebacker and DN since freshman year. So I was playing on that side. So like I said, I really couldn't play, so I wouldn't get tired. But my last year, I worked on my conditioning a lot, so I could do that. And yeah, just play special teams a lot. So that's what I'm looking forward to because I do love special teams. I love kickoff.
Well, that's just something you haven't done much in college, but I guess for you to make the roster, you have to contribute on special teams for some ways,
Yes, of course. I got a couple reps at special teams and very great reps too. Like I said, especially at kickoff. I love kickoff.
Kickoff, like the kickoff unit where they go make the hit on them. That's good.
Yeah. I'm low-key a little upset that they changed like the format, but
Oh, so what do you don't like about the rule? It just seems like more of an advantage for the returners now.
yeah, and it's just like it's so close together, you can't really make an impact. Like I like the big hits, so I'm like in college, like if you see some type of film of me running on kickoff, I'm running around to smack somebody and make a play. So
yeah, they've taken those triple or double blocks now, so it's like a little bit of different rules, but yeah, you have to return the kick in the 30-yard line or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, the rules are just kind of more an advantage to the returners now. So it's like the returners have no other excuse. They can just return it right now. They don't have to do the fair catches if they don't choose to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's get on to those other so what are you outside of football, man?
Outside of football, I like to say I'm a person who serves other people, leader of men. So like a mentor. So right now, I just even though I'm out of college now, I still talk to the players from the team and just tell them like give them advice on tips and stuff that I know. You feel me? Stuff that they can learn from. Stuff that they don't have to go through that I had to go through. You feel me? Try to help them with their mistakes. So I'll probably say, yeah, a leader of men. If you're talking about hobbies too, what I like to do outside, like outside of football, I've been getting into real estate. I like coding, like working with robots, and yeah, those two right there. So that's like a hobby for me.
So that's like a hobby. So that's like a backup thing in case. So you majored in those type of stuff.
Yep.
So okay, that's good to know. At least you have something in mind. So a backup plan in case. But I'm pretty sure you'll make the most out of it. It just takes one chance to kick the doors. So
Yeah, that's all I need. I mean, that's how it's been since high school. They thought I couldn't play in high school. They thought I couldn't play in college. But I just need one opportunity, and I do the rest.
One opportunity. I'm not one of them dudes that's just gonna write off anybody, bro. You got to give them a chance. Got to see what they got to bring to the table. So like, I mean, who cares about your size, bro? As long as you have the heart of a lion and just play with some fire, then that's all that matters. I mean. Like you just mentioned, Almus Dumerville is a great example. This guy was like, 5'11", 5'10", 260, but he actually used his size to an advantage.
Yeah, so that's why I watched him a lot. I was trying to figure out like going into college, how could I use my size and advantage? And I realized like I'm low to the ground, so I already got leverage. So that's why I feel like my best moves is because of my size, right? Like not a lot of people can do what I do because they're not at my height. So like I do a bunch of moves where I can touch the ground, get back up real quick, and I just been practicing to make my height my strength instead of my weakness.
Yeah, he can make the most out of it, but I guess there's other ways we can put it. Most fans have to see more production out of everybody else, so. Yeah. But you're going to come in as under the radar, so you have a lot to prove. So that's good to be under the radar. That means you can surprise people and prove that you belong in this league.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I can't. Like I said, been like that since high school, so I'm used to being under the radar. But shoot, that's why I get my best work in. So
Yeah, come in like to a small school. I mean, I would think maybe they pay attention to some schools like that. Oh, what day is your pro day? Have you done your pro day?
no, our pro day is on March 13th. March 13th. So
March 13th. Okay, so no combine invites or no?
no combine invites. So it's just a pro day right now.
Yeah, that's a bummer, man. But hey, sometimes you can get under the radar. They'll look at you on pro day. But just from your timing on the 40, what's like your fastest 40 you've ever run?
My fastest 40 was a 4.63, and that's when I was at linebacker. I feel like right now I'm targeting to try to hit low 4.6 or high 4.5.
Okay, that's a good goal to put into. If you can get to those 4.5s, that's even more intriguing for other teams to take a flyer. But even a 4.6 is even better. Whatever, it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
But what are you listed like? You're listed at 5'11", 234, right?
Yeah.
You look more like a linebacker, maybe more of an outside. Maybe you might play more of a Sam or
Yeah, I
maybe
can play
more of
that too. Hey, whatever they want me to play.
yeah. Oh, I like this question because I think this is what they do with the pros. Like, how strict is the diet when prepping for something like the pro day?
So for me, I make my own meals. So I literally eat the same thing every day. In the morning, have protein shake with 6 scrambled eggs. And then right after workouts, I eat oatmeal, but I don't put nothing in oatmeal. It's just like nasty oatmeal, no sugar or anything. And
Yeah.
then for a snack, I have 1 chicken thigh. Lunch, I have 3 chicken thighs, broccoli and rice. And then for dinner, same thing, 3 chicken thighs of broccoli and rice. And I just eat that every day.
I mean, that's would be something healthy. Like even a healthy smoothie, for example. I even had to have this with some broccoli and other stuff. So that kind of gives me some good protein out of it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what yeah, so it's just been like that for pro day and all that. And yeah, I mean, I don't really try to switch it up or anything because I feel like just keep it simple, so it helped me execute it better.
Oh, that's what's up. Oh, I like this question by Kitty, actually. Let me see if I got to it. Where do you think you'll be a perfect fit? Like what kind of defense do you fit mostly?
I feel like in a 3-4 defense, a rushing edge or outside linebacker, so anything with that. Like I said, I feel like Detroit would be a perfect fit too, or the Bears.
Oh, so the Bears too. So two of those teams that are close by you would be a better fit. But would you actually kind of fit well in a 4-3 or no?
Yeah, I feel like I can, but just with my size, and then people looking at my size, they probably want to play linebacker too. So
Maybe more of a Sam or maybe an outside backer.
yeah, so that's what they did. Yeah, that's what they did in college. So my last year, I played like this Leo position where it was I played edge, I also played inside linebacker, and I also played outside linebacker. So I was just switching up. So
That's
yeah.
what's up. Oh, so if you had a dream case scenario, what defensive end would you like to play alongside?
I was thinking about this. Max Crosby.
Oh, Crosby. So you're gonna have to go to the Raiders.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Max Crosby.
Okay. I mean, plus you guys keep in contact, so that's something right there.
Yeah, I would love to go to Tampa Bay, go back with Jose. That'd be fun.
Okay, so another one with Jose in Tampa Bay. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you had to choose, you probably wouldn't mind playing with Monte Sweat or something.
Oh, nah.
Or Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, nah, that'd be fun too. Yeah. But yeah, Max Crosby, EMU,
Can't go wrong with that. But what's your favorite workout, man? Everybody has a certain favorite workout that keeps them pushing.
Squat. I love the squat. And maybe because that's what I'm best at. Like I know I squat like most every squat was like 660.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you seem like a pretty chill personality guy, man. You seem like something. Okay, so for yeah, that would be something, but I think there's a lot to bring to the table. So okay, so let's do some rapid fire. Let's do something that will probably get you off gear a little bit for some, because some of these people are going to ask you these type of questions, and you have to be ready for these. Okay. I don't know if you've ever experienced a teammate just quitting on the team and just walking up on them like that. But let's say you guys have a chance to win a ball game, and it's coming into the third quarter, and you need somebody to sub you up, and he refuses to sub you up because he complained about his playing time role or something, and he just walked out on his teammate. How would you react under that circumstances? He just quits and walks out. Doesn't explain nothing. Doesn't even hesitate to even talk to nobody.
Shoot, I mean, with a player like that, I just feel like you got to pull to the side and just talk to him. First, you got to have a genuine connection with all your players. That's what I learned too. So you got a genuine connection with him. You feel me? Like it's easy to talk to him in a certain way, and I just pull to the side and be like, look, I know you probably think stuff is unfair and all that, but we got a game to win. So right now, I need you to be about your business. And I'll just say that, and then usually that works.
Yeah, but okay, let's say there's another incident. Like, let's say there's a teammate that's on the same page with the other teammate and they get way out of hand. How would you deal with the circumstances?
Like during the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened before. So at that point, I just talk to both of them and just be like, try to, tone it down and just be like, look, all that anger that y'all got right now, and I point to the team on the other side. I say, look at them, you bring it out on them, and then we can discuss this after the game. Right now, just be about business. This is it.
Or try to get them off their anger a little bit or something, right?
Yeah, I say keep the anger, but take it out on them. You feel me? Right
Okay.
now, it's strictly business. I try to tell everybody to be professional right now. It's about your money.
Okay, that's a good way to put it. That way, you can talk them into like chill a little bit and try to back and separate them a little bit. Okay, let's say you guys are down by a couple touchdowns going into halftime. What would be your best pep talk or motivation to the team?
First, I bring them all up, right? I talk to the leaders first, and I just been like, look, I'm finna say this real quick. Then after I'm done saying it, talk to your position. And so when I bring everybody up, I just be like, look, like what we doing right now is unacceptable, but we all know that, right? But the best thing about it is we got a whole second half. We got 30 more minutes to showcase what we got to do. You feel me? Don't worry about the fourth quarter. Don't worry about the last play. Worry about the next play. You feel me? It's just little steps. If we focus on that next play and then we dominate that play and then dominate the play after that, eventually we're going to come back and then we're going to win. So I say, look, I know it's bad right now, but in that second half, we just going to focus on the next play and just dominate that. Don't even worry about anything else except for the next play.
Okay, that's a good attitude right there. Okay, so are you the kind of guy that lets your play do the talking, or you're a trash talker?
It depends.
Depends. Okay, I like how you put it that way. It really depends. Like if that guy gets under your skin or talks on you, then maybe that's something else to do right there.
Yeah, it was like a couple games this year. It was like rivalry game when we play a Big Ten team. Yeah, I'm talking and I'm letting my actions speak for me. You feel me? But yeah, I say like if it's like sometimes like when I get like really emotional, if somebody say something to me, yeah, then that's when I'll actually start talking. You feel me? And then but you know what? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I talk a lot.
You are a trash talker. Okay, that's okay. Just put it out there. Say I'm a trash talker, man.
Yeah, I had to think about it. Yeah, I do talk a lot.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons to be a trash talker because they look at you as an undersized guy or they mistake you as the other Justin Jefferson. That's got to get you a little bit filled up a little bit.
Yeah, no, it does. And then I had people my defensive line with me. They all talk trash. So Peyton Price, another great defensive lineman, he was my D tackle right there. So it was just me and him. We was talking to the whole team. So it was just like, yeah. Yeah, I talk a lot of trash.
Oh, but what's like your pregame ritual that you get ready for games before you play?
So first, like when we wake up, I stretch, right? I watch Derrick Rose highlights so I can feel explosive. And then after that, just chilling out, watching film. I will watch a game and just try to emulate what I'm gonna do in the game. Just visualize. And then once we get into pregame, give a pregame speech. Go into the locker room, just chill, relax, lay down. Then lay down for like 10 minutes. Get into the cold tub for like 10 minutes again. Then get out. By the time I get out, getting ready, we about to get on the field. Then I read the Bible real quick. Read the Bible, pray, then meditate. Then I go out. So that's my pregame routine.
That's what's up. Oh, my boy, Duke Bodies is saying, what's the playlist look like, bro? Because we gotta have some kind of playlist.
Yeah, mine is a little, different. I like to listen to Rage Against the Machines.
Rage Against the Machines?
Yo, Bulls on Parade. I would like play that. I'll play Wu-Tang Clan, like any rock music. Like, you feel me? I gotta feel like, I'm about to like kill somebody out there. Like my mindset got to shift.
Oh yeah, some old school rap a little bit. That's good, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know if you like the one with Dave Chappelle where he did the Wu-Tang. That was the funniest one
Oh
he
yeah,
ever
I
did.
feel that.
You ever see that? That was like the
Yeah.
funniest one he ever did. Like, he's just Wu-Tang on the fuck. Oh man,
Yeah.
dude, you got a good sense of personality, bro. It seems like a lot of people would like to know more about you, but I got my own fan base, and then we got like a Dallas fan that likes your attitude. So everybody has their own taste of the other things. But I think, like they say, bro, do you even like pro wrestling or nah?
I love pro wrestling.
Hey, who's your favorite pro wrestler? Let's go with that one.
Like you talking about all time or right
Yeah,
now?
all time or currently, whatever one.
Okay, currently my favorite is Seth Rollins, right?
Wow,
Yeah,
he's
I
a
love.
Chicago guy, right? Oh, no, actually, he's
Nah, he love the Bears, and then
he
I
likes
say,
the Bears, but he's from Davenport.
yeah, I probably say my favorite growing up. So first it was Christian. I did like Christian a lot. Roman Reigns, I feel like it's the greatest of all time. I just want to say
Oh,
that.
Christian's like one of the best on the mic, man.
Oh yeah,
Even
CM
on
Punk.
AEW, even at 50 years old, this guy's putting the best mic.
I know, yeah, yeah. And then CM Punk, obviously, like I was watching him since Ring of Honor, like it's. And yeah, I say those are my favorite from like way back then. Of course, Shawn Michaels, you know,
Shawn Michaels, but if I had an all-time favorite, it'd be Macho Man. Just
Macho Man Randy Savage.
ooh,
Yeah.
Or the Undertaker would be another one also, but then I
Oh,
would
yeah.
actually go with this one may be the most unpopular one for some people, but I actually kind of like Steve Austin when he had this little
Steve
run.
Austin was cool, yeah.
He had his good run with that Austin 360 and all that. I thought that was a good run he had.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I love Steve Austin.
They're trying to make John Moxley into that, bro. That ain't him.
It ain't the same.
Even on AEW, they're trying to make him look like Austin.
Yeah, no, it ain't the same. Ain't nobody gonna never like his aura, the way he was. No.
Yeah.
Also, I say no. Like one of my favorites too is Triple H. Like I love Triple
The
H.
best heel in the business, the one that kind of had the advantage. Hey, what's there to get you on the top by marrying the boss's daughter for real?
Yeah.
That's got to be the best heel of all time right there.
I'll probably say like because Randy Orton, like 09.
Randy Orton's on the top of his game.
Randy Orton 09 was scary. That was crazy.
But you see a lot of these guys that get a lot of pushes, but Jey Uso, man, this man's going for the eat.
Yeah. Did you see the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, I was like, first I was mad about it because I wanted John Cena, but then after a while I started like, okay, it made sense. Like, he got a lot of push. You know what I mean? He's over a lot. Yeah, so
he's got momentum and people are behind him. So it's like everybody's getting tired of these old wrestlers getting pushes, like Roman Reigns and those other guys.
Yeah, that's true. I knew they wasn't gonna win. It was like, I mean, yeah, I really think he gonna win at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think he might beat Gunther for sure, but I think Duke might just disagree on that part. He's a Gunther kind of guy, I guess, but yeah, I guess he likes the attitude. But I know, like for you, man, like there's just a lot to look forward to, bro. So, I mean, going back into college, so you only went there for like 4 or 5 years, or what?
Yeah, 5 years. So since 2020.
So what can you come away with those 5 years at Eastern Michigan that you can take on to the NFL?
Man, just being tough, like coming in every day and working. Like the stories that I had there is so crazy. I remember freshman year when I was a walk-on, like I used to be bigger, right? Because I played D tackle, so I had to put on weight. I was like 250. And then when they moved to linebacker, I was like, I gotta lose this weight. So it would be times like doing break and everything, like Christmas break, Thanksgiving break. I never went home. I stayed here, and I was just training. Like it was a place out here called Mecca that I trained. Like they would train NFL players there, and so in order to get there, I had to work a job from 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. at FedEx, then go straight there to work out. Just super tired, and then even after a while, like I was like out there doing custodial work. I was like managing. I was painting walls and everything just to get some free workouts. And then I remember that year I dropped 8% body fat. It was like crazy. So that's when another thing, like how I got the scholarship too, because they just seen how much I worked. And it was like even in fall camp, I used to sleep at the facility because I would wake up at 4 a.m, watch film until like we had meetings at 7. And then like when we leave, everybody leave at like 9 to 10. I was staying there watching film. So I was just like what Eastern taught me is like do whatever you can to get ahead, and like when you work, my work ethic, like I feel like it's just so great. Not only is great, it's also creative because I'm trying to find things and ways that to do stuff that other people haven't done, but like they just think it's too crazy to do. Like if you ask anybody at Eastern, like, and if you ask them about me, they be like, "Oh, this is the craziest person ever." Like my coach tells this story to every recruit, every time he has recruits. Like I guess it was winter break. I thought nobody was there. Like like it was. I was trying to run hills and everything outside, and it was snowing. So I just got a shovel, and I was like shoveling snow so I can work on my feet. You feel me? Work on running hills and all that. So I just say like what Eastern taught me is just to work. You know, like adapt, and then when you adapt, dominate.
Oh yeah. Oh, now he's asking about this coach. What's Coach Creighton like?
Coach Creighton is crazy. It's just Coach Creighton is a very intense type of person. Like, so I remember one day, like it was like my freshman sophomore year, we had a Toledo game, and so we finally beat Toledo. He had a glass bowl. He threw it at the wall, grabbed one of the glasses, and then cut himself with it, and then started screaming. Like he very competitive, very crazy. And like another time, like we was bowling, we had a team tournament, and then he's just so competitive. He won. He took his shirt off in a bowling alley and like started twirling around everything. But yeah, and also that. But yeah, that's the crazy part. But also I say like he's very like he's a very faithful person too.
But
So
he's kind of like that very energizing kind of coach, huh? That kind of guy that drives, like makes you go through a brick wall or something, huh?
oh yes, for sure. Yeah. Like I'm and then it's been like that 24/7 with him. Like also another thing, like so what he has the seniors do every year, we have to climb a mountain like Pikes Peak in Colorado.
That's a challenge for that. But
Cool.
yeah, for future students, why should they even go to Eastern Michigan, man? Just for your advice.
Family environment. Like I'd probably say I wouldn't be the person who I am today if it wasn't for the players and coaches there. And I say especially the players. Like another story, like when I was in when I was a senior in high school, I used to go up there every weekend just to watch film with this one player. And like I wasn't even enrolled yet. And that dude, he was a senior. Like I said, I was an incoming freshman, and I still talk to him to this day. Like all the people that left when I was a freshman, I still talk to this day, and they always put you under your wing. Like people like Jose Ramirez, Teran Rush that went there, Terry Myrick, like those people, those my brothers for life. And even when I got older, I did the same thing. So it's like there's never bad blood in there. Like I never seen no bad blood. If somebody come in and try to take your position, it's like no hate towards them. It's like you
It's
either
competition, friendly competition.
yeah. So it's like okay, because it's like okay, you gonna work and all that. You feel me? In the off season, you gonna compete, but in season, we all know we got to go to a team which is the championship.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the mindset. So that's got to be a lot intense. I mean, especially for that coach, man. He seems like the Dan Campbell of Eastern Michigan, or the college version, right?
Yep. Yep.
I mean, it would be kind of nice, maybe for your dream to play for Dan Campbell or just the Bears
Yeah,
in
I
general.
love the way he
But
coach.
yeah,
No,
you
my
seem like
dream.
a funny, goofy guy, man. Like somebody that can be very relatable in some ways, man.
Yeah, I'm just being me.
Yeah, you kind of seem like you would fit in with some locker rooms like this, man. So
Oh, thank
so
you.
so going into the NFL, what kind of weight are you trying to look to aim? Are you trying to drop some weight or add some more weight to your position?
It depends. If they want to play linebacker, I'll probably stay at 225 so I can move faster. At the end, move up to 230, like 235 is right now, 230. So I say either 225 or 235. So those two, like I want to stay in my same weight.
Okay, so that's like a natural weight, but maybe at linebacker they might just put you at Sam, and you might be able to cover better or maybe rush better.
If it's like that, yeah, I'm gonna lean towards like 220 or 220, yeah, 220, 225, like covering linebacker. So I can
Okay.
like keep my speed to get my speed like faster.
Oh yeah, that sounds cool, bro. But yeah, it's been a really good run with how you're gonna go into your NFL, man. It's gonna be fun for you, man. But definitely appreciate your time, bro. It's like it's
Thank you
been
for
it's
having me.
been it's been fun to get to know some players, bro. But before we end this show, bro, tell everybody where they can find your social media platform.
On Instagram is Justo Real with JUSTOWRLD number 5. So Justo Real 5. Let's see, Twitter, it's Justin Jeff 2020. So JUSTIN JEFF 2020, and yeah, that's it. So.
Oh, for sure, bro. And everybody else, go check out Eastern Michigan, Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson, not the Vikings, Justin Jefferson. I just want to butcher that out of the way, but it's a defensive end from Eastern Michigan. So definitely go check him out. And you can check out his info on his social media platform if you want to get him on. But yeah, dude, thank you for your time and best of luck on your NFL journey. I'm definitely pulling for you. Whatever team you go to, bro, I'm hoping you succeed at the next level, my guy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Anytime, bro. And for everybody else, thank you guys for tuning in. And this is Justin Jefferson, Eastern Michigan, and we're out.